All right, guys, we got the Savage Axis in 308 here. I put a Buckmaster's 3-9 by 40 scope on it. It's already bore sighted. We're gonna put this thing to the test and see what it can do. This gun runs around 300 bucks, so you know, I'm not expecting a whole lot out of it. So I got a target set up at like 50 yards. Before y'all get y'all's pants in a wad about this, I don't have anywhere to shoot 100 right here. Not good, at least. Not to mention, everywhere I hunt, I'm not shooting much over 50 yards. Not a big deal. Don't freak out about it. We're gonna be shooting these Federal 150 grain Power Shocks. I really like Federal ammo. I don't think I've ever had a problem out of it. I know some people prefer Winchester, Remington, whatever you like, I'm gonna use Federal. I had some already, so let's see what it can do at 50 yards. Just getting everything lined up here, guys. I recommend, if you don't have one of these lead sleds, they're great. You know, it's a lot better than shooting off the back of a truck or definitely freehanding it. So one of the first things I noticed about this gun is where the safety placement is. It does have to be bolted before you can activate the safety, but it's really convenient the way they place it right here. So you don't really have to reach over here or anything. So if you're setting up a shot, all you gotta do is pull back on it. Very simple stuff. Of course, I put this scope on it, so it's not one that came with it. I know some of these are sold with a scope already, but I happen to have this one, and it's really a decent level scope. The bolt on it seems a little sticky. Hopefully after a good cleaning or something, that'll fix that. Probably should have cleaned it before I even shot it. But I just want to see how this thing does right out of the box. First shot after the bore sighting, we're a little left and down, a little left and down. So bore sighting at 50 yards, they say that's what it's good for. So I'm a pretty big believer in it. So I always do that if I get a gun most of the time. So let's take some adjustments and see if we can get this thing centered up in not many shots. All right, guys. So if y'all have never done this before, it's pretty much plain and simple on most scopes. There's an arrow pointing up if you need to go up, and there's an arrow pointing right if you need to go right, and of course if you need to go left, just go the opposite way. So I've got this thing a few clicks, and without getting into too much detail, I just kind of have a feel for it, and I'm usually pretty good at that. I don't sit here and do calculations and stuff. So let's see what we can do. As you can see, it's a little stiff. Like I said, I wouldn't expect much more from a cheaper end gun, but like I said, once it's cleaned, broke in a little bit, hopefully we can fix that. All right, we're going in for the second shot. I made a little bit of adjustment. Let's see what we can do. All right, so second shot, we're still shooting a little to the left, and our height is pretty much right. So I'm not gonna touch the height right now. I'm only gonna mess with the right and left. All right, so third shot, we are still a little bit low, but we're pretty much perfect right and left. So I'm gonna call that good for now. And we're gonna go a few clicks up. Need to go up a little. That should be good. Okay, so up and down, we're pretty much good now. I'm gonna do it about another clip's worth, and we will see just where we get. I think it does need to come to the right just a hair more, not much, but we need to see a consistent group at least. All right, we're about to go in for the 5th shot. I would say we're very close. Most people would probably just take it in the woods right now. However, I'd like to get this thing dialed in, and you know, it may be one of them guns where you're just not gonna get a consistent group. So we'll see. All right guys, shot number 5 got us pretty much where I wanted to see it. We actually got to go a little bit back to the left. So I'm gonna adjust that real quick, and I think we'll have it after that. Then we can start getting some groups. Shot number 7. Shot number 8. Shot number 9, I would feel confident taking this gun anywhere. It's not like super tight groups like I'd like. Now granted, I'm not using the best table here. This is just something I got to shoot off of. So you know, maybe on a little bit more stable table, we would be getting a little bit better groups. But I mean, still, you know, they're within like an inch of each other. So I would say we're good. Left, right, up, down. Let's go ahead and do a 10th shot just to make it an even number, and I'll give you my final thoughts. Nice. All right, so shot number 10 was like right on, I think, shot number 9. So I think we really do, you know, we got it in a pretty good spot. Definitely would take it in the woods. I say for a $300 gun, and let's just say $100 scope, I mean, you really can't beat it. I mean, for any beginner hunter or anybody, I mean, even an experienced hunter, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. 308's a great caliber. They're getting to where you can actually find ammo pretty easily again. So overall, I would definitely recommend it for the price point that it's at. If you're one of those people that don't like Savage, you know, maybe you had some bad experience in the past with them, I would be willing to give them another shot. I mean, based on this one, I mean, it's a very good entry level gun. And I don't really have any major complaints other than the stiff bolt. Very stiff in my opinion. And like I said, maybe some cleaning will get that out, a little bit of that, but I don't think it will. I think it's just a fairly stiff bolt action. But guys, thanks for watching, and check out the next one.